Hi, thanks for joining us today on the Thundering Legion, and I'm your host, Christine Ross. Did you know that there's a doctor shortage in the United States? That's why the Affordable Care Act can never be implemented. We don't have enough doctors to man the system right now, and every day the doctor shortage gets worse as more and more doctors retire. So what can you do about it? On today's episode of the Thundering Legion, we're going to be talking about niacin, which is also known as vitamin B3, and how it can help your heart. I'm not a medical doctor, and I'm not licensed to diagnose or prescribe. This information is for educational purposes only. The late psychiatrist, Dr. Abram Hoffer, used vitamins to cure various diseases, including schizophrenia. Pellagra is a disease caused by a deficiency of niacin. Pellagra is also a known cause of dementia. Dr. Hoffer noticed that schizophrenia and pellagra share certain features. He treated schizophrenics with large doses of vitamins and medication and was able to cure some of them. You can find Dr. Hoffer's articles on www.dryourself.com. Niacin is known to increase the good cholesterol in our blood and in so doing lower the bad cholesterol. If you want to lower your cholesterol, you should take niacin rather than niacinamide. Niacinamide won't work for lowering cholesterol. On his website dryourself.com, Dr. Andrew Saul suggests starting with 25 milligrams of niacin and that you should buy 50 milligram niacin tablets and split them. You should never eat vitamins alone. Always eat them after a meal. Eating too much niacin without building a tolerance to it can cause digestive upset. If you take niacin, be sure and take a B-complex vitamin tablet along with it. Dr. Saul suggested working up to 1 gram or 1,000 milligrams of niacin with each meal. When you take niacin after a meal, sometimes it will cause your skin to flush red and causes a tingling sensation for about 20 minutes. It can also cause you to feel warm. The flushing is temporary and not harmful. Some people find it pleasant, actually. Cardiologist William Davis wrote about niacin in a 2000 article on the Life Extension magazine website. Dr. Davis cited a study on niacin that showed it reduced the rate of heart attack by 90% when taken for 3 years. Never take a vitamin pill by itself. Be sure to take them after meals. Niacin and niacinamide are also known to help decrease anxiety, depression, arthritis, improve memory, and help you sleep better at night. If you are diabetic and want to take niacin, you should monitor your blood sugar carefully because supplemental niacin can temporarily increase your blood sugar. Bill Wilson helped start Alcoholics Anonymous. He heard about niacin from Dr. Abram Hoffer and promoted the use of niacin to help alcoholics overcome their addiction. If you would like to read more about niacin, go to www.dryourself.com. By now you might be wondering why I call my podcast the Thundering Legion. It's named after the real Thundering Legion, which was the 12th legion of the Roman army. And here's how it got its name. In 174 AD, the Germans attacked the Thundering Legion. The legion was losing badly and dying of thirst. The Catholics in their midst knelt down and prayed to God to save them. History tells us that God answered their prayers immediately by sending them rain to quench their thirst. Then the storm itself became like a living thing and drove off their attackers. And that's how the Thundering Legion got its name. After World War II, the communists invaded Austria and made it into one giant concentration camp. The Austrians had no army to defend themselves from the communists. Luckily for them, a courageous monk organized rosary processions and encouraged private rosaries to drive them out. It worked. Billy Graham said that even though the United States is as wicked as Sodom and Gomorrah, God can turn it around. That's why I urge you to pray the rosary every day for your salvation and that God will deliver the United States from communism. Bye-bye now.